This is a camera I used. It's a GoPro Hero4. Then I also need this 3-axis handheld gimbal from Feju. This is the regular way to mount the GoPro to the gimbal, but this way has two significant drawbacks. The first one is the lens axis is not the same as the gimbal axis. So if you pan the camera, you always have a side look. It's not in the center of the gimbal. And that's not good. And the second drawback is the GoPro has on this side a very important button. You can't reach it when you mount the camera like this. You always have to take it out, push the button, and you have to put it again in. So what I did, I just made a little cutaway on this thing, on this holder here, to turn the camera upside down. So now I turned the camera upside down, and now you can see for what the cutaway is, because for the lens. And now you also can see the camera axis is exactly the same as the gimbal axis. So it's really a center view when I'm panning. And the second is that I now can reach this control button on this side. This is my custom-made gadget to mount the camera in a big scale glider, for example. This is just a GoPro sticker. This thing is not from GoPro, for sure. But here you can see how it works. These two holes are for the gimbal. I can stick it inside, and here you see the axis, and the axis goes down to this little gearbox, and here's the servo which goes on this axis, so I can panning the camera to both sides. Now I put the gimbal into my gadget, and you see it's right in here, and this is the front side. To switch it on, I had to make this lever, because the on-off switch is down here. It's not very good, because when you put this into the glider and you really fixed it, it's very hard to reach this on-off button for the gimbal. So I made a little lever with a wire, and so I can switch it on, and you see, whoop, now the gimbal is working. And first I have to remove the regular seat where the pilot normally sitting. I put this out, and I made a special seat for the gimbal. It looks almost the same, but a special shape for the gadget. So I put this in, and it fits exactly like the other seat. And now I can switch on the gimbal. Now it levels to the horizon. I can panning the camera to both sides, and the moves are very smooth. So it doesn't matter how fast the servo is working, the smooth move of the camera is always the same. Now I'm gonna switch on the gimbal, and you see now it's the horizon is now straight, and with my radio I can panning the camera to both sides. And also all the moves the plane is doing, the gimbal always makes a smooth camera view.